All right, guys, it's that time of year again. I can't believe it's already been a year. What are we doing here?
We're getting a tree.
We're getting a what?
A Christmas tree.
A Christmas tree? It's time for a Christmas tree already?
Yeah.
All right, so Christmas tree is an interesting time of year for us because I'm very particular about the type of Christmas tree that I like. I don't like a real bushy tree. In fact, I am a silver tip kind of guy. I like a silver tip. When the missus and I first met, she liked them real bushy trees. It's bushy. We're just hang tight in the video. We're going to show you the difference between a real bushy tree and a non-bushy tree, and why I particularly like those trees. But we're here in Folsom at Zittle Farms. That's a little bit bushy. It's a little bit of a bushy tree. Let me show you the difference. You see this? This here, that's a pretty bushy tree.
That's a nice looking tree.
What do you mean it's a nice looking tree? It's a bushy tree.
It's a nice tree.
Leland, do you think that's a nice looking tree?
No.
No.
You were just saying that.
All right.
No.
Let's look here. See this? Look at that. Bushy.
That's a little bushy.
Bushy tree.
That is super bushy.
Now, here's the problem that I have, and I'm not saying that people who like these trees are bad by any means or that they're wrong. It's just not what I like because how do you hang your ornaments?
You have so much
on this thing?
More room for ornaments.
What do you mean more room?
More room.
What do you just set it on the tree?
No, all the lights go in the inside, and then all the ornaments. Look, branch here, branch here.
This is crazy. That's not true.
All of that can hang ornaments. You have like
you hang
10
an ornament.
branches
Okay,
on a
I have
silver
these
tip.
big, giant, heavy ornaments.
Yes.
Right? And with that big, giant, heavy ornament, you hang it on this little tiny branch, and it's like, what? Let me show you what a real tree looks like. Let's take a look at a real tree. Hopefully they have them here.
Those.
We're getting closer. We're getting closer. That is not. She calls them. Now what happened? All of a sudden,
no, I like
you
that,
came around to them, and now all of a sudden you're like Charlie Brown tree. It would be a good-looking tree for the kitchen. All right, so let me show you what a real tree looks like. A real good Christmas tree. One that really shows off your ornaments. This is what you call a silver tip. Actually, these probably aren't silver tips, but they're close.
Look at that one.
Look at that. That's a beautiful tree right there. That's what you like. You see how spaced these are? See the tiers between here? This is where you hang your ornaments all the way along these branches, and they hang down. And you can actually see this beautiful trunk, not to mention they smell wonderful. And then they have these little shelf-like branches that your lights can sit on. Unlike this, okay? Let me tell you, this beautiful traditional Christmas tree, that's a bush. That's a shrub. By no means am I I'm not dissing on anybody who likes that stuff, yeah?
This costs for like $300.
Well, yeah, it's a very tall tree. Yeah, we're not getting anything that tall. Like, look at this one. This is a beauty right here.
What?
Yep.
That thing is huge. Yeah.
Not that one. Look at this little guy right here.
Yes.
Tell me that's not a beautiful tree. Look at that. It spoke to me from the other side of the... That's a beautiful tree.
Let's get it.
Look at that. It's
get
not
it.
short.
Let's get it.
It's exactly what we need. The size doesn't matter. It's how you decorate it. And with all of this beautiful spacing between these branches here and here, you got all this room to hang ornaments, and the lights sit beautifully on these branches. This is a good looking tree. You see, this is why these, I'm not sure if this here is particularly a silver tip, but this is why typically they're called silver tips. See, I am no arborist by any means, but you got, it comes out to the end here, and then the tips of the branches are silver. Oh, she's found another one. And look at
That one's better.
Look at what she's looking at down here. It's a good one right there too.
I can't tell because it's noon, afternoon, or morning.
That's a pretty good one. That's very full. Very full. It's a full tree.
Do you think it's too full?
No.
I guess you can hang like a heavy one on this one.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. Our ornaments are on the bigger side, the heavier side. You know? I will say though that in comparison to last year, careful, Ziddle Farms, Leland's knocking his head off his shoulders. Ziddle Farms has a less of a selection of silver tips this year. And you know, last year it was really hard to find. It was really hard to find silver tips last year. Let's see. What do we got here? Doesn't say. Doesn't say exactly what type of tree it is, but there's a name for him. I don't know. I'm sure somebody in the comments will correct us. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Isn't that the one you just pointed out? Yeah, it's a good looking tree. This one, the branch is flipped up here, but then see, I think this is a great tree, actually. This branch is a little weird, but it's only because it laid weird. I like that one. And that sun is really in the camera lens. Well, what do you guys think?
This isn't the same one that I pointed out. I pointed out that one.
But this is a good one. I do like this tree.
Dad, can I show you what my favorite is?
What's your favorite tree? You gonna take me to like the $500 trees? Look at that one. That is, man, one of these days when we have those really high vaulted ceilings, that'd be a good looking one. Look how beautiful these trees are. Beautiful tree.
This one.
You like that one?
This one is the best one.
Yeah, that is a pretty good looking one. I'm concerned about the browning on the tips of the. See how we have some browning here?
That's
on
fine.
the tips. I don't know. The one that Mom was just pointing out, that one was pretty good too, though.
I feel like that one like really stands out.
I like how passionate you are about that tree. Well, I'm gonna have to top this one if we get it.
Why can't our house can't do 8 feet? The other one's like 6 feet.
Well, you have a big, giant Harry Potter castle that goes on the top of this, and so it would need to be topped, like, right there. Yeah.
That other tree is very short.
Well, okay, let's go look at it. Let's go look. These two really have been battling it out the last couple days.
That's the one you want.
This is the one.
Yeah, again, the only thing I'm concerned about is like it's got weird browning on the tips of all the
It's fine.
needles.
Oh yeah, it does. It's fine. Mom, you just don't want to get this tree.
Yeah. It's not true. It
Yes.
looks like a weird color. It's like already dying.
Yeah.
It's already dying. Well, let's show you the other tree so you can see that one.
I know, but still,
I don't necessarily think it's too full. I just think it's too big. Like if you look at how tall that is, we would definitely have to top quite a bit of that off. That one would work.
no.
I like that one too. I'm good with either one.
Alright, rock, paper, scissors.
I just the only problem I have with the first one is it has a weird browning on the tips of the needles, dude.
I know, but we're gonna rock, paper, scissors.
So you don't care that it could be like already dying.
Toast and a fire hazard and like 2
You don't care that it could. You don't care. You made your decision, so you want that tree.
Fine, let's get this tree.
I'm just saying, maybe we should look at it logically. You know?
These are skills that you need to learn for when you pick out your own trees. Okay, so don't.
Should we look at anything else down there? Okay.
What's down here?
I don't know. Other trees.
Are we getting it flocked? We've never gotten it.
Flocked?
Yeah.
I always wanted a flock tree when I was a kid, but they don't do flocking here, do they? Nobody does flocking anymore, right? I'm sure like it probably caused cancer or something like that, right?
We do flock.
Everything causes cancer. They do flocking here?
We do it here, but it's
Dad,
You gonna go with a mini?
tight. That's the same size as over there, 6 to
This
7
is the
feet.
best.
The other one was 6 to
6 or 7 feet is not the same size.
what
A 6-foot person is quite a bit shorter than a 7-foot person. Let me tell you from somebody who's 6'4".
Why are you being
Wishful
so-
thinking.
That is way too large. Too large.
I have Pink Pony Club stuck in my head. You ever?
Pony.
Have you ever gotten your tree flocked before? You know, where they like blast the fake snow on it? I always wanted to get it done when I was a kid. I've never gotten it done either. My mom was always like, no, we don't need it flocked. Actually, I think my mom might have gotten one flocked one year. I feel like she's going to watch this video and be like, Christopher, you remember the one year. That might have been the year that it fell off the truck in the middle of the road, though. It was a very... It's too small.
That one's the best.
I think that's the one. Oh, Crosby's got his own tree. I think that's the one.
Perfect tree. Like, look at it from afar.
Yeah, it's a good tree. Let's look at this one more time. Yeah, that's a good one. There it is, right there. Leland, you just want to, you actively just want to argue. That's all you're looking to do at this point. Because if you think that's a good tree, better than this tree, you're looking to argue. That's it.
No, I want you to objectively look
No.
at this as if you picked it out.
He can't.
Look at the shape of
He
it.
can't. He's at that age.
Christmas tree.
He just wants to be different.
Oh, Christmas tree.
Like, just look at it. Isn't that like a nice Christmas tree?
Like, don't get me wrong, the very first one you looked at was the first one I fell in love with, but upon closer inspection, I see that there is some kind of weird thing going on with the needles. It's browning. And we want something that's going to last all December. So let's go get somebody and tell them this is the one, right?
Told Leland to go look to see if they do flocking.
We're going to go look and see if they do flocking. I'm going to get somebody while we're over there. Okay. They don't flock here, but apparently Zittles has another lot that's bigger with more trees, and they have flocking there, and they offer flocked trees. We've never had a flocked tree before. What do you want to do?
You said Bambi's?
This is Bambi's trees on Zittle's farm.
Oh, okay.
So it's two Bambi's. There's a big Bambi's in Roseville,
Okay.
which you could go. We have flocked silver tips ready to
Okay.
purchase now.
Flock silver tips.
Flocked everything.
That's the important part.
Yeah, we have. Or you could go find you.
Needs to be a flock silver tip.
Or you could take this one over there
Do you know what the flocking costs?
per foot.
Do you know what it is per foot?
Not by hand.
They don't do it here.
Well, I
You
know,
do-
but I'm just wondering, like, you know.
But well, it's the same thing. But yeah, he's like $20 per foot. Something
Yeah,
like that. And that's
okay.
on the higher side.
I mean, we're probably like looking at doubling our price of the tree if we flock it, right? Something like
no,
that.
it won't double.
Okay.
No, extra 80.
Okay. I don't know. What do you want to do? What?
I don't know. I
Maybe
don't know that I
100
love a hot flocked tree enough to go to Roseville.
You don't love a flock tree enough to go to Roseville.
Yeah.
So you love this tree enough
I
to.
like it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we're ready to go. That's
Okay, cool.
the one, I guess.
This is him.
We decided to not go with flocking.
They're nice.
Yeah, we've never had one before. I mean, we could always take this one there and get it flocked.
Yeah, you can.
All right, we've
You want
made a
to wrap?
decision. Yeah, I think so. You guys,
Good looking tree. You like it?
what are you thinking?
I like the tree.
Well, yeah, we all like the tree, maybe except for Leland, who.
Stop it, Dad.
But I mean, I've never done flocking before.
I've never had a flocked tree, and I don't know if I'll love it. You
I
know?
just-
What does a flocked silver tip look like?
It looks like a snowy tree.
Yeah, but in Sacramento we never get snow.
Well, that's the whole point. You think people in snowy areas flock
Is
their
it
trees?
messy?
No, I don't think so. I think it's glued down pretty good. But also,
Little baby tree.
you only flock your tree really if you're from an area that doesn't get snow, right? I mean, because you're like, yeah, let's make it look like the trees we always wanted to look at outside the window. The people in snowy, the people in snowy, blizzardy areas aren't like, let's make all of the trees outside look like our Christmas tree on the inside, right? I could be wrong. I don't know. Yeah.
Candy cane.
Mom, can I get a candy cane?
Yes.
Wait, are they free?
You may ask me to take me.
Are the candy canes free? Yeah, go for it.
Let's go over here and look at our tree getting wrapped up, getting cut and wrapped up. Ah. Thank you. It's an interesting machine. Tree goes through one side and then the twine wraps it all up. I think. I don't know. I watched it. Here it goes. Yeah, okay. Thing kind of works like food, you know? You put it in one side and it's all packed out the other side. I'm just saying. Oh, real garland. Are you going to be content without a flock tree?
Do you want a flock tree?
No, I'm fine.
I don't want to smoke
Maybe next year?
Yeah.
I found an apple.
Oh! That was, I meant to do that. It's a fancy trick that I've learned.
I have 205. All right, you are set. Would you like a receipt?
Nah.
All right, thank you guys.
Alright, thank you. Trees gotten. Which one was ours again? This one right here? Don't even recognize it anymore. Don't even recognize it anymore.
You have a truck SUV car?
Yeah, truck. What do you think? Are you content? Are you happy?
Yeah.
When do we decorate this? Tomorrow?
I work tomorrow.
When do we decorate this? Sunday?
Sunday?
Okay.
Monday.
I think the decoration, a whole nother video. Well, that was quick. We got our tree. You feeling good about it? All right. Now it's time to go home. Yeah.
I think we need new Christmas tree lights anyway. So.
Do we?
Yeah, all the ones we have are like very blue.
Oh boy. Yeah. Oh yeah. When I put it up last year, when you came home, you were like, "Ew." You almost made me take them down. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like the blue.
Okay. No blue lights this year. What color lights do you put on your tree? What do you want? Clear?
Like a warm.
You don't want to go old school and get like the colored ones?
Yeah, but even the new versions of the multicolor ones are very blue heavy.
They're very blue heavy. She
They
says.
used to be really orange and warm.
Used to
color
look
heavy.
retro-y a little bit.
Yeah, now it's like
a little
all
neon.
blue.
Everything looks digital.
It's like every other light is a blue one. I don't like that.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. All right, well, we're going to go home and set this thing up now. But let us know what type of tree you like if you get a tree. Do you like those real bushy types? What are those bushy ones called?
Noble firs.
Noble firs. They're definitely furry.
Those ones aren't as furry as like a Douglas fir.
A Doug fir?
Yeah.
Not a fan of any of those. They're all too bushy. You'll see. Hang out. Don't forget to subscribe somewhere up here. Because if you enjoy this sort of stuff, we're gonna do a tree decoration video, and you'll see what I'm talking about when I string the lights and the way that the ornaments hang. You all right over there?
Oh, it's flying at my feet.
There's not. Okay, I'll shut the door. All right. So next video,
Well, now the bug's locked in here. We gotta open the
tree
window.
decoration. We got to open the window now. There we go. All right.
Probably dying.
See you in the next one. Enjoy the journey. It's not about the tree, anyways.
What? What do you mean?
It's about the journey. See what I did there?
This is part of the journey, though.
This is the journey.
So this part matters.
Always makes me so sad when we throw the tree away at the end of the year.
You don't ever do it.
Who do you think chops it up and puts it in the garbage? I'm the murderer. What? You take the ornaments off. I chop it up and
Last
put
year,
it in
I
the garbage.
took it out to the garbage. I took it out of the house.
But I chop it up and put it in the
Well,
green waste.
You're the cleanup crew. I do
All right.
the actual act of.
All right.
All you do is hide the body.
All right. Until next time. Tree decoration video coming up next.